staff. One of the candidates, and Kathleen, we have a candidate. He's the prosecutor. Hey, how was your project?
Is that a nice boat?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I worked on it.
Smiley over there. And of course, you met Fred, right?
Yeah, we were out, we went north and then came back. So we went into drove the colors. We got stuck once, twice. Meeting everybody who I've met before. Today's just going to be pretty simple. I want everybody who's doing it, you know, I guess you haven't been away for a little while, just relax and be cool. I'm not one of those guys that you'll never ever hear me yell. Just want to have a good time.
If you test, I wanted to hear about it.
If my voice ever becomes raised for anything, it's because I see a safety and somebody's going to get hurt. And I need to get out of my mouth as fast as I possibly can to make sure everybody hears it. Otherwise, you'll never hear that out of me. If we can go away, we do just normal two-boat ops. Go out and do tow. The other boat we're calling disabled. The coxswain will run, do just normal radio comms. Nothing spectacular. There'll be zero surprises. After we get done doing the towing, we'll probably on our way back in do a man overboard. But we'll stop and I'll say, okay, hey, we're secured from towing. Let's go do a man overboard. Or on the way out, whatever works best for COR for you guys.
No, we can do all the operations right here in that one thing.
Okay.
The towing, anchoring, overboard, whole works.
That little bit on the other side of the wall.
Along with the whale. You guys live along with the baby.
That sounds good to me. The biggest thing I want to stress is safety. Please don't do anything different because I'm here. I'm just happy to be here. And
Well, we're glad you're here.
Thanks very much.
Very glad you're here.
We're going to do some good training, and when we get done, if you have questions or anything, I'm more than happy to answer anything I can about anything on board, especially training. That's about it. Anybody have any questions for me or comments?
Well, how are you going to run, you guys two are getting in recert, and then Terry and I are going to be on board as just regular crew. So do you want us to be in, and Don's got his own thing going on. Do you want us to be involved on all of this, or do you want us to stand back and...
Well, these guys are just doing your 3-year research, right? Okay, so that means you've been coxswain, you've been crewman qualified before. So if they were brand new breaking, I'd say they'd have to run with the qualified. Okay. That way you set them up for success. Right. Since you both have run through it, are you both comfortable running through it by yourself?
Well, yeah, but it would be nice. We're not going anywhere. Okay. We're not going anywhere. We can be right beside him if you want us to be just a shadow. Or
nothing we're going to do here is stump the chump stuff. We're not going to, if you have a question, just ask. This isn't trying to fool anybody. It's just, we're not trying to go out here and do something crazy. We're just trying to go out and do normally what we do and bring it back in as low key as possible.
And we normally have 2 people doing pretty much somebody side by side working together.
The biggest thing I want to see is teamwork. That's teamwork and good communication. Those are the success to any type of underway evolution. If you don't have teamwork, if you can ask her a question or ask somebody else, the coxswain's there for, ultimately he's responsible for everything that happens on the boat. So, hey, what's going on? How should I do this? How would you like this? Especially if you haven't run with someone before. So ask them lots of questions. He'll let you know when there's too many questions come in. He'll say, okay, stand by for 1 second. Let me deal with the radio, or let me deal with my maneuver, however he's going to do it. As far as your stuff goes, rig the deck however you want to rig the deck and how you're used to doing it. There's nothing special I want to see besides go in there and be safe. And ask whatever questions you want.
I have a question.
Sure.
Due to the differences in the size of the boat, on the normal situation, on this boat, we wouldn't use a bridle as a tow. If you like, we will rig up a bridle and use it.
Completely up to you.
So because of the size difference, it's really just one more thing to have to deal with that's not really necessary.
There's very few situations with these boats where I use a bridle. I'd probably use a pennant because it's easier to handle. One less line you got to worry about coming alongside tow. If you're going to use a bridle, I'm more concerned with the bridle when you're offshore, you're towing in, you have a big swell on your stern, you need more control. Or you have 2 weak points, the bow of the boat's weak, and you don't want to put one attachment point. Those are just my concerns.
What's a pennant?
A pennant is just a single line.
Okay, all right.
Pennant. But yeah, no. We do not need to make anything more complicated. There's a time when it gets complicated, and that's when we all go, oh no, and then it becomes complicated.
Well, if we were towing a larger boat, yes, we would. But because this is such a small boat, it's easier to work with the food. We're talking single.
Again, for me, I'm using a pennant. I need more stability. I need more strength. If the boat has a good front end, I'm using a bridle. And there's, unless you have real short, choppy swells coming in here and they're following you all the way in and you need to do some maneuvering, a pennant is going to be much easier for your crew to come alongside. Okay. That's my opinion. But you can do whatever you want. If you want to use a bridle, go ahead. If you want to use a pennant?
Mine's just a single line.
Yeah, unless you need a bridle.
No, I don't want a bridle. Okay. My big fleet's a single fleet.
All right, and then we're just going to make off the tow line to one of our half fleets. We don't have a problem controlling your boat. 39 foot.
Anybody else, any other questions like that? Good question. I don't want to see anything special. If these words ever come out of your mouth, something bad's about to happen. You say, hey, watch this, or hey, let me show you something new. That's always, right after that, something bad just happens.
I think that's when we learned how to do a cat fall. Yeah, got it. Cool.
Just have a good time.
All right.
Arr.
Take away. Start with your pre-underway check.
Hey, we did a pre-guard before we came.
What was your guard?
20.
All right.
Very good.
Kathleen wanted to put us in the red, but we...
Sorry.
She gets nervous. She's real good. Nervous. You don't have to worry about the bridle.
It's like tail.
Seriously, just straight out. I mean, we've got
But we got all those boats coming.
Just go down.
Okay.
Tride's coming back in. The guy in Four Winds is coming in. They always slide up the coast here. But if we're going to do
I'll
anchor
be right up.
like
I don't
that,
think it's going to do anything.
No, all right, just go out there and I'll fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yellow hawk. Here's.
Pull it on line. In fact, feed it back through the window and we'll take it. And then you're going to disconnect the heaving line and then tie the... Okay. You want me to grab it?
Four line.